Undying or the clock need to rotate on over. We've seen plenty of instances where clockworks do rotate to help a mid laner that's getting Doven, but they only have battery salts and rocket flare, or they just don't have cogs because they're only level 1 or something. You know, same thing with the Undying, right? He does fine with no gold, but he does need the experiences. With him, the levels are very strong, but doing a good job here at least of securing the Deuces some space, as it's going to be for now Viper, Letless that is, into the triangle.
There's just so many last. This is one of the issues, of course, with Medusa farming in the tower, which is that you're a ranged hero. You do kind of suck at farming in the tower, to be honest. So the supports needs to do some pull shenanigans and play with the lane to really secure the farm. Because he would have a solid 14, 15 lasts right now if he hadn't missed, honestly, more than half. It was
points in the reactive armor. Rotation mid lane here, courtesy of Spirit Breaker, who then will promptly charge. That means Quinn, off and away he goes. Nice dodge there on the Remnant, and this should be a kill. The Soul Rip keeping him alive before the Silence can come through. There's a bash on the Dark Mago. He will die. Here's both supports. Once again, only level 1 on our Clockwork, but that's, with boots, more than enough lockdown than they need here for MSS. As he's going to try and deny himself, but yeah, no chance there. Good effort.
Still though, you forced 2 support rotations, which gave a lot of freedom to the Viper up top, of course, and you still got the kill on the Storm. That's a huge win for Quincy crew. The Spur Breaker's meant to rotate and almost to some degree meant to die, but the Clockwork and Undying are not. That was a really good soul rip regardless though, I mean, well played, but this is the issue of how you support the lower levels. You can't really secure those kills as easily. Also very smart, I don't know if Quincy did this on purpose or just happened by chance, but he had the creep aggro to him, of course, which mitigated a lot of the battery assault damage from the procs, which didn't allow them to rotate quickly, get the kill, and walk off. Instead they had to stay there too long, and that hurt the top lane a bit.
Yeah, and unlike a Storm, right, Puck from basically level 1 can be almost as mobile as a Storm Spirit is at level 6 with his mana, by being a bit more efficient just with Jaunt and Illusory Orb alone. So that's going to then put Dark Mago off into the jungle here to recover just a little bit here. He's pretty far behind. Getting it dewarded is going to be the biggest loss in the world. They are looking for Storm, as MSS already charged in on him. Dream Coil dropped, and Dark Mago is going to be very dead. They have so much luxury there to give the kill to Quinn, as how dead he was there. No mana, no HP, and is caught farming.
Now, unfortunate, because that Lao is not going to have the explosive start he was hoping for. It's going to be a very difficult game for the Storm to recover in general as well. As they go for INS, Cogs a bit late though. They do stun him in the process. The Phoenix is coming by too. INS, can he outrun all these 3 heroes apparently with the help of Panda, who's even now babysitting his other same support here.
Doesn't have Tombstone, by the way. Level 3.
Because he can. He keeps having to save everyone's soul rip, dude. What are you doing, that Malo? What are you doing? He goes in, he eats a Waiting Rift, eats a Spirit, and now is down to half HP for no reason other than he wanted a creep.
Yeah, well, he's got the bottle sips, but yeah, definitely it's not the most efficient usage of UT being back with the fountain buff. There's level 6, finally. So maybe now we can look to be aggressive in one of the sides.
Like one wants to realize, take the item before you die. You can ball lightning, MS is going to commit to this though.
Oh, yeah, he is. It's worth it.
It is 100% worth it. Maybe you die. If you straight up saving you, can he get a bash? Oh, MS says no. They had to. Yeah, good play, very good play. And then even rotate that many people, so MSS might actually be able to TP back home.
Well, he's going to eat a lot of hits on the tier 4 tower. He does have a healing salve. I mean, he's wasting good amounts of time here. He might be able to snipe a courier. Oh, yeah, he just charged. Yeah, see
he just charged.
Wait, where is he? Oh, no, he charged.
Oh, no, Mingate! Oh, Mingate!
You get the courier at least.
The next level play. Oh, MSS and a TP in 3 seconds. He's still not going to die though.
No, he's gonna die. Yeah.
Oh, now he's gonna die.
He's been here so long that Dark Mago knows exactly.
He got baited by Mingate's TP. That's why you gotta charge.
Not built boots yet. I think he might just go a full naked Mask of Madness Midas at the rate he's currently procuring right here.
Top lane. They took away his tombstone. That was a useless point of the tombstone.
Yeah, level 1 is rough. I mean, you gotta get the first point. You gotta get the first point eventually. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. It's what, 100 gold for the enemies?
Yes, 125 I want to say. Yeah, it's so
yeah, 125. Oh, the rotations here. We don't have any points in the Sunray, but we do have quite a few now in other abilities. The barrier will come through from the hood, but I think there's just way too much magic damage now broken. He is not going to be able to get any more stacks of the armor, loses the armor.
Full stacks anyway, though. Yeah, so it didn't really matter. They just have so much damage against them. Like, Viper's good against Timbersaw, not because of the break. The break is overstated, because as Richie mentioned, you still get stacks beforehand. You don't lose the stacks, you just don't gain any more. Viper's good because it deals a ridiculous amount of magic damage. Right?
Yeah, and the slow is amazing as well against the Timbersaw. Oh, they're going to be able to catch one again in the mid lane. Dark Mago, they might even snap the coil if they get a bash. They're not going to, but they have plenty of magic damage anyway. Great kill there by Quincy as they're just going to rack him up now onto this puck. 4-0-1 here on Quinn, off to a fantastic start. Haste Rune on INS. Good luck trying to catch a puck though. So instead, he says, yeah, you're right, Seek. I'm going to go for MSS instead because they do have an Observer Ward here. They might be able to catch him. Charge being cancelled. He does have the Nether Strike, yeah, but good luck against the Clockwork. I think he's going to die on the Tier 2 tower. He's got some bonus armor. Does have no bits of regen as INS getting the kill there. He's going to lose the haste and even uses the hook shot there to try to escape, but kind of a costly death for him there, I'm not gonna lie. Without the hook shot, I go, okay, you come back, you TP in, you hook shot, maybe Bob go for a kill, but the hook shot used there, I'm a bit hesitant to call that a good kill. Especially because it goes onto the puck. That's now 5-0-1.
Yeah. And the puck is so dominant, right? You can't underestimate the snowball potential of puck either, which is why he's so good against the Storm, right? He plays good tempo, he doesn't push towers early, but he can get so many kills relatively easily. And Darkmao, he's hell-bent, dude. He's like, I'm gonna take this mid lane until you kill me for the 15th time, and there you go. We'll grant you this wish, Darkmao. You wanna die again? Die again, dude. Come on, more times.
Yeah, Panda trying to do whatever he can here with level 3 Soul Rip. Again, the 1 point of the Tombstone quickly dispatched of as they will at least get another kill here in MSS. INS, he has eyes only for one man, and that's MSS.
Yeah, at least he's killing him, so that's not bad. So, okay, I will point out for the Storm that it's not too bad that he's going to the mid lane. The problem is how far forward he's going. Because now they can't save him with DP. Look at Panda's positioning. Panda will die here. That's bad. But Oscar can come and help him. If that was a Storm Spirit, they would also be able to last long enough to get these DPs. And
oh, I have some severe server lag here, so jumping on a Quinn. There we go. They're going to find him with the Vortex and finally get a kill. Kill spree gold. Going to INS, however. Another strike there. We'll find INS as they push him right back through to the cogs. But now we have the Phoenix Sundown on top of a beautiful Chronosphere courtesy of Yawar. They're going to get the kill easily onto the Storm Spirit. The Tombstone will drop next. And finally, the Sunray for Oscar. Might even get Panda here. What do you reckon?
No, well, actually maybe Mingata started the Stone Gaze though, so I was expecting Mingata to just Stone Gaze here. There we go, Stone Gaze. I mean, I don't know if you can fight Clockwork, wants to apparently. That's not a bad usage of the Stone Gaze, at least tried to stop his initiation. Mingata is still in trouble, has the mana shield only level 1 though, because he's been maxing his split shot trying to farm more effectively. The Clock stops the Void, and in fact, Clock almost kills Yawar alone. But the bashes save his life as MSS has to TP, they kill him with a Soul Rip. Panda at least gets the counter kill, but Medusa needs to back off as they're going here for Panda. But Panda is stronger than the Phoenix, shows him, and the Storm will end up finishing him off without support. This nice stacking Redmond to make sure that SVG cannot get away alive. And this Tier 1 tower, much to the surprise of actually Quincy crew themselves, is still alive.
Yeah, there you go. That was a disaster. The TF5 line there being used. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't that bad. They do lose both of magic damage and Mingata, though, might be a little bit in trouble here. Yeah, he's going to be pretty dead here. Silenced up. Now he's going to get the mana. Oh, he doesn't turn on the mana shield quite yet as the team continues to rotate on over. They have plenty of damage from him. Even another strike to keep him locked down. SVG staying alive. The Tombstone Zombies, oh, so close to finishing him off. In the meantime, Panda getting dove, and the hook shot is going to connect onto him instead. Panda still alive, though, as there's a Supernova to stop Oscar from killing him. They force that one down, but that's going to stun up INS now, as Oscar in a lot of trouble here, rooted up by the Radavitos of Lelis, has nowhere to go. And now Omega here could potentially be in some more trouble. We have with power cogs at the ready to hold them back. Will that actually stop them? No, it will not, unfortunately. Yawar even jumping right in, was looking to farm them. And that's going to be 3 heroes dead for the side of Omega. 1 dieback as well, not that that matters, but just noteworthy because it's going to make his respawn a bit longer. Can they even catch Dark Margot here? Unlikely. I think MSS was going a bit too far. Decent magic damage. There's a silence. Coils up at 13. Oh, wow. Okay.
Is such a god there. My goodness, how do you beat Quinn Callahan? Oh, Panda's gonna die to the Sunray alone. Soul Rip with 1 unit is really, really laughable. Yeah. And he's gonna get him with a aerial bombing there towards the end. Nice play. It's starting to now become really difficult for Omega. They lost some of their advantage, and now they're reducing the Medusa. Mingate was hitting the tower. He has Stone Gaze, inactivating abilities, though. That's the advantage of Medusa. You only have really 2 actives here.
He was looking to force it out there. He didn't have enough mana without using the stick there on Yawar, but he could have if he wanted to.
INS, you absolute thief, dude. He just went and still hit any bound dude. That's actually a nice point of recovery. Not bad, INS.
Charge. Oh, they're going to kill Oscar.
Yeah, he can't gain any charge. Well, I mean, he has 24 charges.
24.
Not that it matters, though. I think they have too much magical damage. That Sunray is brutal against poor Oscar.
Yeah, it really is. You can chase him down real effectively as well. You, of course, maintain vision of your charge target. Quinn Callahan with a DD rune. CC&C, more like DD&D, as you're going out for Mingata. Don't worry, it works. They might be able to kill him. He does have the Stone Gate, but the silence up. He can't afford to use it. Now he doesn't have the mana either, which means he will be very, very dead. 20-9 then. This is looking a lot like, I don't know what this is looking like actually. Wasn't there a game? This was like game number 1 here for Infamous versus Zoomers, right? That one was a bit stompy.
It's like that too. Yep, one team is just out-tempoing the other, not letting them play their game.
Get the storm.
Yeah, Omega needs to prepare some special picks to slow down the tempo for them. That's the problem. Panda's dying as well. Yeah, the tempo for Omega was trying to get to the mid game, but you just don't get to the mid game with Quincy. That's the point.
If you lose the lanes, right, is what you're saying?
Yeah, if you lose the lanes, even sometimes when you win the lanes or like you tie the lanes, they still don't let you get to the mid game, right? They're very impactful. That's why things like Lilith's Viper are so good. And that's why you notice that Quincy crew, that's what I like about this team, or in general about some of the top tier teams, where they have their own style. And Lilith's Viper, we have seen offlane Viper a lot in North America and South America, but Lilith is by far the biggest proponent of this hero. Why? Because his team plays around this playstyle of dominating lanes and snowballing. Other teams play much more on the mid game, and Viper's just not as effective there. And they understand this, of course. So I think that yeah, they're doing a good job here. Lala's in trouble. There's INS. Here comes Darkmago. And they take down Lala Stone regardless. It would be a really valuable kill, but Darkmago is so slow! He's so slow! He can't even get him with the last hit, and Darkmago lost all his mana because of this initiation. The puck is going after him. Supernova Persona has been used, but Yawar only has one creature in mind, and that is Darkmago. He's going to get him as the Supernova completes and leave Panda alone, without any friends and without any HP either.
He drops a ward before he dies. So nice. Oh, it's going to be dewarded SVG. Oh no, that was going to be my bright note at the end of that fight for Omega, but SVG snatched it away from me. I suppose the bright note is they do manage to kill Lelis, but not before he does 2,000 damage in the team fight. Burns all of the men off the Storm Spirit. Nice job, good placement there in the Nether Toxin. Very wise from Lelis, who knew that the Storm was going to be standing not as close as he needed, but probably as far as away. Ags, I believe, for SVG as well here.
Mingate, what are you doing? Why are you there? I know it's your safest lane, but they're just gonna gank you. They're a Spur Breaker. They're not gonna let you farm.
No mana.
Do you know who you're playing against? This is Quincy. Fuck you, crew. They're gonna destroy you. You can't go into any lane. Oh, you can't play under enemy vision with the smokes.
Oh, Oscar is in a lot of trouble too. Yeah, he's likely to just be bashed to death here by these two. We need a bash up from MSS to secure it, or not. Just Yawar to do it with all the physical damage. He did go for SNY, by the way, so good stats on this Faceless Void. So not only does he doesn't need to rely on time lock for the damage, to be honest. With the right clicks alone, he's doing a fair bit of damage.
I like this build very much. What I'm surprised is that currently, like, it's just Quincy crew is playing the best game. You know, they're just not making any mistakes. Last game, we could even argue it was 1 or 2 mistakes. I don't think this game was so handled by this.
No, I agree, thus far anyway. And I really like this, of course, the Saturn resistance. Oh no, Darkmago. Oh, he thought it was safe here, and it was very unsafe. He will be able to escape, but he might die to Vessel. Needs to be smart with the ticks, and unfortunately, he will tick down just outside the base. That is a tough one there. And of course, Lala's going to laugh that one off. It doesn't refresh the Vessel charge, but he does have one. And well, there's going to be a pretty easy kill for them here. Panda is, again, going to try and drop a ward. Will this one live?
They can't get out of their base, dude. They're being choked to death right now. The Medusa has almost as much farm as a Viper this game.
They will find Oscar. Oh goodness, they have another coil for him. Supernova on top. Mingate tried to turn onto it, but the charge instantly there. Oscar can't do anything. Is the mana burn from Mingate just dead? Now they've dealt with Mingate. They're going to turn for Oscar, who's going to try and run them away, at least from the enemy base, to let Omega at least see a tower of their own. But right now, they're not getting anything, and here's INS then. Yawar's going to find it, activates the Blade Maul. Yawar doesn't really care. He's got an MSS here to tank up the damage, too.
Quincy is not letting them play Dota. They can't get to this game. They've been destroyed before they got to the table. Like, Mago? Okay.
Yeah, he wanted to kill into SVG. I think he might have...
Not that it matters too much at this point.
I think he might have, thrown in the towel here himself. That one.
It seems like Omega has to something. Maybe
that
would have a plan.
He bought a one-way ticket there to kill a Phoenix, and he missed the show.
No.
Game, that's the plan. So again, I do agree with you, but be something better. Is Panda stuck here, by the way? Panda is. Okay, no, he's free to go. As Lelis being trapped now by the cogs. In goes Dark Mago looking for the Vortex. Finds one here. There's the kill onto Lelis at the very least. Yuar has the time walk away. As the Stone Gaze will come through. Dream Coil catches 3, though. Is going to allow MS to get a big charge on the way in. Sunning up many. Is he willing to be able to live? No. Dark Mago will run him down now as Panda with eating the Sun Ray. Will now get the Supernova out. That's not going to do very much, but Yuar jumping in with the bashes. Nearly doing enough damage himself to keep Dark Mago off of it. Quinn, in the meantime, jumping on in. The silence there onto Dark Mago. Not that he has the mana for any spells either, as Mingata still looking to do whatever you can. MS is going to buy back TP into the outpost. Now dropped another strike onto Mingata, who is completely out of mana. Quinn nearly had enough damage there with the Rocket Kicks alone, as Panda did buy back, trying to hit him with the Soul Rip to save his ally. Now just going to get dove in underneath his tier 2 tower. Turns for the Soul Rip, dodged by the phase shift. Down he goes. MSS with the double kill after his buyback. That's a full team wipe in favor of Quincy. They do kill Yuar though, not bad. It was basically a 1v1, a 1 for 4, 1 for 6.
That was the best.
Sorry, 4 for 6
fight that Omega's had all game.
It's true.
But again, who beats Quick Cal? Like, yeah, you can beat Yuar, but how do you beat this god? He went for Octarine.
I really like the play for Yuar to jump in and even play that, if I dare say so, a bit sacrificially. He was just trying to prevent that Supernova from dying, so he jumps in and just starts bashing away. He knows he can't beat the Medusa yet on a 1v1, as INS looking at 1v1 versus Lalos, but he's got Oscar here to tag team him. Nice job. Good usage there on the on the Ironwood tree, I should say. But in some trouble now is Oscar. Only 3 stacks here of the reactive armor. You might be able to Timber Chain away, but not if he's silenced in the Sun Ray to nuke him down.
Bye, Omega.
They're too mobile, they're too global for this strat here, right? To even try and get back into this game using pickoffs, which, to be honest, Omega have got really solid pickoffs this game with the Clockwork Storm, right? Even the Timber to some degree early here. With Yuar still has some insurance for the late game as their policy here, but it's looking bad.
Oh, Dream Coil, find the Clockwork. Blade Mail is like, guys, please, don't hit me. I have spikes on me. They don't care about your spikes, dude.
Yeah, they don't care for INS either. They want big backliners as they catch Oscar with another strike. Quinn has enough damage for INS alone. Oscar needs to Yules just to save himself a little bit longer. Panda not even able to get off the Soul Rip. As in we go. Supernova then on the backlines. Mingata is going to be able to actually make very quick work of this. Oh, the Chrono is just shy. And actually Yuar, he gets frozen himself. That's going to be the Supernova down. Yuar trying to play cleanup duty right now, but Quinn is dead. Nearby is MSS, but has to deal with the Tombstone zombies. As now returning to the fray will be Lelis. Has some good damage here for the Dusa. Do they have a charge at the ready? They do, but it's a bit late, which means Dusa is off and away freely, but the Perma Dash is there. That's a poor Dark Mago. He is not going anywhere. He's taking a short trip back to the mountain.
I guess that's a bit unlucky, to be honest. I think Dark Mago is planning to ball lighting away. Again, is these kind of plays where I feel like he's really overstepping the Dusa, is that then you don't rely as much on your mana, and that's kind of the whole point of having Dusa. So, I don't know. I mean, honestly, if this game goes any further and you manage to build tablets, I'd be surprised if they gave you enough time.
Oh no, Yuar. He does not care for you, INS, although Yuar is being careful.
Yeah, Yuar could be in trouble. Hook shot, INS. No, he's still gonna die to the Sun Ray. He just wants to cancel with the battery assault. He does get it. There we go. INS can die happy. He accomplished the objective. He canceled that Sun Ray.
Dude, MSS is doing fantastic this game. Look, they're just all over the map, though, especially with this charge.
What's the point of having a storm if
Here
he can't
comes. Look at this.
What's the point of having a storm if he just can't skip lanes? Like, you can't play storm this game, unfortunately. They've completely canceled this pick.
It's great. I really like how they're bringing the Spirit Breaker. They're really utilizing like just full vision. Look at this. Constantly we see this little icon, of course, which if you haven't seen Spirit Breaker in a long time, which is a real possibility, means that currently is that target's being charged, and Quincy crew have
not a bad option this game to eventually go for Axe. So I think you should wait for Roshan. Andusa, I mean. No, Mingata, can they continue this play with the Chrono? Medusa couldn't activate Stone Gaze in time, trying to heal her, but she's out of mana. She can't activate Stone Gaze now. They actually protect the building. The Dream Goal makes sure that Mingata goes down. He still has buyback, has to come back into the game, or this game is over at this rate. They do lose the Supernova in the backlines as they kill off the Aegis from the Void. Now the Stone Gaze forcing Quincy crew away from their base. Can they get any stragglers? They're going for SVG. Seems like the easiest target that supports, and SVG will fall. But they want some cores. That's what they need as engagement. They can't waste the buyback just for this, or else Quincy crew will just win.
But they're just too fast, I think.
Yeah, they're just much mobility.
Way too fast. Even this Viper, like you said here, with the frickin' power charge.
They're engaging. They're going for INS.
I think they just want a cheeky kill here.
Can they though? MSS might have just sacrificed themselves here for that kill. There's a silence. In comes the Void, hoping for INS. Good cogs though. The charge stops his initiation as well. They have Helen Salvo for the Dusa. She can no longer deal damage. You don't have a damage dealer in this team any longer. Dusa's stuck in Nether Toxin. And now here comes the boy with his bashes. Goodbye to Ingate.
Dieback.
And I think that might be your chances of winning this game.
Yeah, down the drain. MSS charging back in there beautifully. INS trying to stop him, but no avail. The GG will be dropped. Dark Mago had to TP away. He had no mana. He couldn't find a use for the Storm in that fight, and kind of in this game as well, unfortunately, is how this one boiled down. As Quincy, it's a 2-0 day, as we saw Infamous 2-0 the Zoomers, and Quincy, the bracket is incorrect, so I do apologize about that. And then we are going to finish the day with Omega versus Thunder Predators. So 2 really great games tomorrow. Elimination at the line, so both teams can be really throwing it their all. Alvaro, do we have anything left for the broadcast today?
Yeah, so there is a chance, I'm currently communicating with them, that we get an interview with one of the Quincy crew members. I'm not sure who. I just sent a message, and they said that maybe they might interview with us after the series. If they're not available because they're a bit too tired, that's understandable as well. So, you know, we just hope that they